We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Keegan Aiken, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
In his career, Longoria probably still coming down from the excitement of a huge career achievement in yesterday's game. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Dero. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of the series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much. This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Outside, 2-1. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Anthony Santander is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in, Anthony Santander. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And it's fouled away. Longoria at second. Trout at first. 1 gone. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Josh Bell is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1-0 count, the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Popped up. Aiken is there for it. And that retires the side. Twins forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Twins lead it 1-0. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting. And we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So striding in, Bryce Harper, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Yanked on the ground down the line. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, D'Lo. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit or vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Reed Hoskins.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Oh, and he misses it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 2 runs. New inning set to get underway, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Hit high and deep to left field. And that is off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes 1 swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 1-1 the count now. On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D'Lo. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Campusano swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was a 4th-round selection during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. The next Twin up, Gene Segura, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Longoria.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Popped him up. Franco over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins strand a pair. They're down 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, George Springer. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Yeah, nice snag.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Fouled off. Ryu gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's 1 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So they pick up no runs, no base hits. Top of the third set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, Mike Trout. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Pretty. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Boy, there's another base hit.
And at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
The 0-1 pitch.
That's outside.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Line towards center field. Trout is right there, one down. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the stretch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 on the way.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Runners on first with one down. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Number 2, designated hitter.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Josh Bell is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the pitch.
I got to count 2 and 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
3-2 now. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
Bryant, a Nevada native. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
First pitch on its way. Brian O'Grady will stand in for a 2nd time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located...
High and deep to right center. Back goes Springer to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Twins are set down 1-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Reese Hoskins.
No left fielder. 3.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And it's fouled away. skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
George Springer is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. From the stretch. Springer is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will come in to score from second, as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Next to the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Jose.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez, lifted in the air toward the line in right. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out. In now, Michael Franco, as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. He's set and the pitch. Line drive to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases.
Next to bat for Toronto, Carlos Correa. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Crowd on the run, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fouled off. Hard hit ball to second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it. Up next for Minnesota, Luis Camposano. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fouled away. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Flores has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. At the plate, Gene Segura. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
2-0 now. And the pitch. 3-0 now. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that brings up Evan Longoria. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance.
He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Number 8.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping into the box, Anthony Santander. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Twins 2. At the plate, Bryce Harper. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
O'Grady is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Nick Castellanos now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Santander on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 4 pitch. Coming to the plate now, Josh Bell. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Josh Bell.
Dean Dunning is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 51, JAYS Dunning.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Bryant. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Full count now, 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 3-2 one more time. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And he fouls this one off. To first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
At the plate now, Brian O'Grady, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now that catcher, Luis Campusano.
At the plate, Luis Campusano. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Pedro Baez is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Gene Segura standing in, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. Through 5.5. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Twins 3. Adam Warren enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder George Springer. The pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. A 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So coming to the plate, Jose Martinez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 1-0 pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at third.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Santander waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Maikel Franco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Trout is there, 2 gone. So digging in now, Wilson Ramos. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the stretch. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 1 left. Ready for another shot now, Evan Longoria. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now the 0-1. 1-1.
That ball went out. Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Evan Longoria goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Mike Trout comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Brandon Lau is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Every base runner in a close game like this.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Tim Mesa gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. First offering on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now back, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Wilmer Flores. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Hard hit ball to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
So now to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. Softly hit out to short. To second for 1. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. Blue Jays held in check. Victor Gonzalez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Victor Gonzalez.
Anthony Santander will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He was a ground out victim last time up. Didi Gregorius will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
0-1.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Here's Chris Bryant now.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Inside, ball one.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Andre Scrub is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Andre.
Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Now batting.
George Springer the next to hit. So far 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hit back toward the mound, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Jose Martinez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Taking off is Springer. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Hey, you know it's not a hit and run right there with a 3-2 full count, just putting the runner in motion, but it worked out just the same. Nice base hit right there, and we got first and third.
Ready once again, Maikel Franco. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On a line to shortstop.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
Number 38.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in position.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1.
Leading off for Minnesota.
Settling in now, Brian O'Grady is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Nick Anderson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
First offering on its way. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
The batter,
Luis Camposano is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he fouls this one off. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Segura is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria. First and second now, 1 man out. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. At the plate, Mike Trout, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Final strike for the Twins. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Keegan Aiken gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Nick Anderson wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Twins, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the American League East, the Toronto Blue Jays smacked 15 team hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 6-3. Blake Snell twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound as the Astros were winners over the Rays 4-0. The A's racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 10-7. Trey Turner was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping the Rangers claim a win over the Yankees 10-7. Trevor Bauer earned the victory while striking out 11 as Kansas City disposed of the JAYS Sox 3-1. The Nationals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 3-1. The Atlanta Braves got 11 hits overall as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-4. Kenta Maeda collected win number 3 this year, leading Philadelphia to the victory over the Brewers 7-2. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.